What's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Hyde Park Hangout. And we are being sponsored today by Wander. So we got a cool stream lined up. Excited to be here. KO, how you doing over in the big city of Tennessee? Or the big state
We
of
are
Tennessee, I guess. My geography
uh,
straight this morning.
uh, doing good. Finally starting to feel a little better. Been sick all week, so that's been good.
Man, I don't know about you guys, but the pollen here in our area has been insane.
I think that might have been some of my issues. I was definitely late on getting to my allergy medication, and I think that's what was messing with my throat and stuff. But other than that, just been working a lot and keeping up with the Upland drama going on this week.
I know. RDP brought the question right up. So elephant in the room, G Week. So
I
we
think we'll
will
talk about it.
definitely chat about that for sure.
Yeah, we'll let a few people get into the chat here first and
Maybe
get a
TML will be here. I know he was on a rant the other day.
He probably needs a rest because he was
I
he
know.
was rant. They ranted on stream, and then I actually saw them in the Upland Discord, Upland Cafe chat.
Yeah.
They were still going strong in there.
I was worried he was going to have a damn heart attack. Oh man. All right, who do we got in the house today? So we are definitely trying to break technology today. We are streaming everywhere. We got Twitter live going, we got Twitch, Facebook. Took a chance to put it out on Facebook today. I know we've got a lot of followers out there for the cards and some of the different things that we've been putting out there. So, and speaking of which, we do have a really cool card to show today. So we'll show that a little bit here. Again, a special thanks to Wander. We're going to have some really cool giveaways, and thank you for sponsoring this stream today.
Yeah, I actually just sent you the an image. I don't know if at some point we could pull up. It's the so I was coming across the I was in Vegas there finishing up the wars, and I came across this shop with these coffee house structure ornaments. Um, yeah, I love
Do you have the
coffee.
address for the shop?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of shops.
Let's, I can pull it up. We can just go to a shop live.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me. What city are you in?
I'm currently in, I think I'm in Miami actually, which,
Ooh, no,
let's see, Vegas.
Miami. That's okay. Yeah, if you go to 1550 Managua Drive, and I'm gonna post all these in the Discord as well, so everybody can see. Um, and I know
1550.
Wonder 1550 Managua Managua Drive.
Okay, come on. There we go.
I'll DM you, Rock. We gotta DM those links.
All right, let's
Awesome
see
property
here.
too.
Oh man.
But
Ooh, I like the coffee house. That's pretty sweet looking.
yeah, if you go into the shop there, you can take a look at all the different models.
Oh,
So
nice.
I just kind of love the structure. It just popped up or the ornament, and so I bought a few, and I reached out and asked if be interested in um, sponsoring the stream, and he's got 3 giveaways for us today,
Oh,
and
sweet.
so really appreciate that. I really like the micro house one. It just looks like a little coffee shop, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, s-
he raced
so
his butt
congrats
off
to
this
him.
week.
Yeah, which we can talk about here in just a minute. We got to talk about the URL race and Picasso and San Mahoney in a tie for first. That was just an absolute crazy race. Um, so we'll chat about that here in just a second after we finish looking at these. Who we got in the house today? I know I saw Kuro. Kuro, we'll get to G Week stuff here in just a minute. Trees in the house, Boy Dern, Rock, Cuddy Bow, Lightning Leg, Fast Track Community in here. Cesar, RDP, Scory, Mitch McKinnon, Dopest Crew, Wolf Warner. Yeah, me too, Cuddy Bow. Gotta
There we go. I
start
got
every day with a
stuck
good
on that
cup of coffee.
screen share there. That was weird.
Hmm. Boy Dern, thanks for those stats on the Hyde Park builds. We're gonna talk about that too. Appreciate your work on the Spark Train. I put 10K on the Spark Train because I didn't mean to, but during the wars I had all my Sparklet on the I got I didn't realize I had all my Sparklet on the um, superstructures. I thought I had my 1,000 over on the build, but it turns out I didn't. And I've got like 40 or 50 builds on right now, so it's hard hard for me to keep track.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna load up that Spark Train here for a while and try to make up for that. Coffee and vape. There you go.
Yeah. If somebody doesn't like coffee, they had something kind of weird about that. I agree. All right. Who do we got in the? We
uh,
got a lot of people in the house here. Mitch McKinnon, Dopest
where
Crew.
I went through everybody. Were you? Did I lose you for a minute?
I think so. I don't know what my screen was doing. I pulled up the coffee house, and I guess the
That's
detail was
funny.
so good on the ornament structures, it just lagged my system. Or it could be that we're streaming in like 9,000 places. I don't know. I am looking forward to getting the new computer set up this weekend. I've been putting it off for a long time.
Yeah, I think you've had that for a while.
January. I didn't want to put it up too soon.
You're on my wall decorating schedule.
I guarantee you my computer's going to be up before your wall is done. My son was just
That
commenting on your wall the other day.
that's what they all say.
Yeah.
That's what they all say. Um, well, what do we? I have a list of things to talk about.
I don't even know where to
Some
start. So we do have, I guess we can start. We do have kind of an opportunity for the community to kind of get involved a little bit. We have some surveys that went out the other day. So make sure that you guys get the link and take a look at the survey. And, you can kind of chime in on your 2 cents of what you like and don't like. And we're going to have a bunch of surveys coming out over the next few months. As most of you guys know that have been following this for, quite some time now, we're working on a lot of different projects, and a lot of the projects that we're working on take a lot of time to put together. So we're super excited, and we get to see a lot of the behind the scenes process that we can't always share for a lot of different reasons. But we're putting out some surveys to get some intel, from our community on what you guys like the best. So some of the stuff is going to be on comic books, some is going to be on video gameplay, some of it's also going to be on TCG and card games. So definitely help us out, give us your input. Our main goal is to make the best games that we can that people are really going to like. And it's great to get the community feedback to help us with that as well, to make it better. And we want a game that we can build, and we've already got a really cool card game is already built. We're working on the finishing steps of the artwork, and the artwork really does take a lot of time to make it look good. And we want to make sure that this is a game that can evolve for years and years and years. And I know we've got a lot of game players here. I played a lot of, Dungeons and Dragons. Man, I remember being in like middle school, and they had like this little club, and, they had all these things, and it was stuff I wasn't into. I was into chess, so I liked that. And something showed up about, I just saw the word dragon, and it was a Dungeons and Dragons club. And I signed up for it, and I've played forever since then. And it's a game that's been around since I was in middle school. before that probably, but I've been playing it for that long. So that's kind of what we have in mind for all of our stuff. We want it to be things that can be here for generations and generations, and just kind of build from there. So, any input and, from the community really, really helps us to not only get the engagement from our community and all the people that we love to hang out with here in Upland and, and other places too that are following us, but we want to make sure it's appealing to everybody.
And if you fill it out, you could win 10,000 epics.
Yeah.
So that's in the announcements channel in the Hyde Park Discord. So just go to the announcements channel. It's the latest announcement. The link is right there. Fill that out, and you'll be entered to win 10,000 epics. I think it takes 60 seconds to fill it out, so it's really fast.
Yeah.
Let's start with some smaller stuff and then get into the heavier stuff. um, the passes. Did you get and burn a pass yet?
Blossom season,
Yeah.
I did. So I got 3, and I got a scientist, and a AI companion, maybe.
Now, so I went and got all 4.
Did
Um,
you? Do you have all 4?
I did. I don't even know why I decided to do that. I haven't done that yet. I haven't done the whole pass collection thing, and then uh I don't know. I just decided to do it this time, really for no reason. So I bought 2, but I got the same one. I was like, oh come on, you gotta be kidding me. But I found someone that wanted to trade, so I was able to trade, and then I got 2 pretty good prices. I thought I got one for 25k epics and one for 30k epics. If you're looking in the Discord and on Upland, you're looking at like 40k epics and above, at least. So I was pretty happy with that. But if you get all 4, you do get the special like 5th bonus edition pass or whatever. So,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
uh, so yeah, what's your plans? You got 3.
I've got. So I burned one. I burned one of my scientists because I had 2 of them. So I guess I need a robot and whatever else the other one is. So I'm missing 2.
So the cool thing is you don't have to, even if you burned it,
Mm-hmm.
that one actually still counts.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It does. So you just need 2 more, but you have 1 to trade because you have the same one. You can't have duplicates. You can have 1 of each. So you could go make a trade.
Okay, I didn't realize that actually.
Um, so we'll see. I was like, well, maybe even if I don't like it, I need about 25 USD or about 100,000 epics to make it like come out even, basically. So I was like, I could probably get that if I wanted.
Cuddy Bow, is that a shot at me? I think we talked about didn't we talk about tattoos on another stream?
Probably at some point.
I think so.
Boy Dern has a trade for you if
Oh,
you're interested.
nice. All right, I will definitely hit you up, Boy Dern. Or you can just send me if you want to send me an offer on my scientist, I will gladly accept. I have
I was gonna
I don't think I
go
have the
ahead.
expansionist. I have the AI, whatever the AI dude is.
I didn't realize you had that one. That was the hardest one for me to track down.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice. I'll watch out for that, Boy Dern, and get that. That'd be awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you could probably go oh, when's that snapshot though? Hang on. You gotta have it by Wednesday. Well, that's not right.
By Wednesday?
It says Wednesday, March 30th.
That's
That
today. Wait,
that's
today's
today.
March 30th.
I know. Oh, that anybody catch that typo? Yes, burned passes count as long as all 4 characters are in your account, burned or unburned, by Wednesday, March 30th at 9 a.m. PT.
So is it going to be Saturday? Is it supposed to be Saturday?
I'm reading the article right now. Um, you know what? I'm wondering if they didn't mean Wednesday, April 2nd,
Maybe.
because Tuesday is the deadline to burn, and then they'll have the info. You know, they'll have all the passes that most people are going to buy out there.
Maybe that was the April Fool's post.
Yeah,
The real one.
yeah, the real one. All right, well, it's either today or maybe Wednesday, April 2nd.
RDP said April 30th, maybe. Maybe it was
April
supposed
is
to
that
be
a
April 30th.
is that a Wednesday? Garibo. Are you serious,
Oh
dude?
no.
Uh, I gotta hear the story on that one, Garibo.
I know, right? Yeah, lightning leg. I'm thinking
April
it's another April Fool's joke, right?
April 30th is a Wednesday, so
Okay, that might be it then. Maybe it was just a typo by the month.
all right, passes. I didn't really see. They're introducing the characters and stuff. I wasn't too blown away by them. A lot of people are saying they're like Futurama. I don't really watch Futurama, um, so I didn't really put that together as quickly as other people did. But then I looked at it and it was kind of similar. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this or with these characters.
Wolf, great question. The results are not quite out yet. Those fights finished up pretty late. So I know Dogster was working on that. He had some early morning activities that he had to attend, so it will be done as soon as he gets finished with his stuff.
I do have the racing results though.
We do.
Um,
So the race was a good one. Oh wait, you're talking about the other race. So
I'll talk about our yeah.
I got squirreled there. So I know we talked about the Picasso race, and man, that was a really good race. I had the unique opportunity to be on with Mass Chef and Ant Man, so we had a really good time on that stream, and the racing was really good. And um, poor Picasso, uh, we had Ghost Rider didn't show up, and he was left kind of to his lonesome racing in probably the biggest race of the year. So it looks like it came down to a tie, and I mean it was right at the last minute of the race. I don't know if you got to see the last race. I know you were working, but man, he just slid into that fifth spot at the end and salvaged the tie. So it ended up going to a tie. So it looks like Tuesday, I believe it's this Tuesday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, they're doing the race for first place. So it'd be San Mahoney and Picasso, and they're going to be, I believe the race is going to happen on the same track that it just was on, is what I heard. So good luck to Picasso. We'll be cheering him on. I'm going to try to get on. I have class like right at that time. So I'm going to try my best to get on and see that match. But man, Picasso has raced his butt off this season and done a really great job.
Yeah, just really kind of blossomed into an awesome, amazing racer. And I thought we had it. I mean, he was cruising in at like third place.
Yeah.
Um, and then Matsuda R dropped back and just put a nasty block on, and um,
Well, it just goes to show, in real racing, it's kind of like that too. The workmanship between the teammates, it does make a big difference. So when you got two guys you had, Matsuda and San, in the same race, and they're both good racers. It's hard to beat that.
Yeah, so I'll be tuning in Tuesday. I am pumped for that, and I hope that and we met Sam Mahoney, Matsuda R.
Oh yeah,
They
I had a
they
blast
they
with
were
them.
super fun to hang out with at Genesis Week, but we definitely are pulling for Picasso in this race. Um, Premier League.
What's Premier League? Is that a dart league?
No, the Premier football.
Oh,
Something
is
with
that
football.
okay? Or wait, is Premier Soccer? Is that soccer?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We actually have a soccer team here in Charlotte.
Nice. Well, how about the ETH bundles? Were you able to pick up any of the ETH bundles?
I was not. They were gone. I was working. We were just crazy busy, and by the time I got on, they were all gone. I was bummed. I did want to pick some up.
I was able to snag a few, and really, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. Because I really wanted that. Can you pull up that Block Explorer?
Which one?
If you just go to, I think there's some up for sale. Uh, okay, go into assets and type in Degen. I really wanted this Thug Life llama, what they called it. It looks like a pug.
Where do I search those
It
again?
looks bottom right. Go to search and then click assets.
I was in the wrong place there. All right, let's see. Degen Block Explorers. Okay. All right,
And
let
if
me
you
go
want
to
to,
this screen share. I'm gonna try not to break anything because last time it caused some issues here.
green boost arrows on the track. So now there's like boosts. That's interesting. We'll have to check that out here in a minute, Wolf.
All right, so
So
here's the
click on the one
Degen
with the
Llama.
so go to the one with the cigar.
Oh, this one's pretty cool looking actually.
Can you pull one up close? Yeah, so I saw
This
the
is
thing
my
and I was like,
favorite
yeah,
one
I
of all
want
of
that.
them by far.
And that was the most expensive one. That was the $20 one. But I was like, okay, you're getting. I wanted the Block Explorer, so I thought it was cool. It even got like a sparklet badge. Like the detail on it, I thought was you got the money in the hand. It was
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. And then the Thug Life cigar and sunglasses. I thought the whole thing was great. Get $20 of ETH into now. That was a pain in the butt. Getting the banker wallet on Twitter and figuring all that out.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I wasn't a big fan of that. Um, but I am getting that $20 worth of ETH sometime this week, and then
Nice.
uh, and then the so I'm getting equal value ETH, and I wanted honestly at these prices I wanted to pick up some more Sparklet anyway. So I'm gonna turn that ETH into Sparklet, get my entries for the stock car, and yeah. So I was pretty I was pretty pumped. Or I was just pretty. I thought it was a good deal. That was a
Yeah.
no-brainer. I wanted Sparklet. I like the Block Explorer. I get the equal value in ETH. So
Yeah,
I thought overall,
I really like that one. That one was pretty cool looking. Man, speaking of crypto, did I see that the US Treasury is going to buy a million, I think it was a million Bitcoin over the next 5 years?
um, I think that's the plan. I don't know if it's official yet.
That's a crap ton.
That it is.
I mean, what is that, 100 billion? Or is it, am I off a couple digits there? Is that in the trillions?
Value
Yeah.
at today's value. Um, 1 million times 80K right now.
Mm-hmm. Is that 800 billion? Or
It's
math
80
is wrong.
billion.
80 billion. Okay. Still a little chunk of change.
There's 800 million, there's 8 billion, there's 80 billion.
Okay. Man, that's crazy. When the numbers
Well,
get that
80
big, it doesn't really
well,
matter.
well I was going to say 80 billion when we're
What's another
40
zero?
trillion when we're 40 trillion in debt. It's
Right?
like um
Yeah, Wolf, we got, I think, Houston and Tennessee tonight, right? I think that game is tonight, I believe.
yeah, boy darn if I pull that stock car. If I win that too. Woo.
You better go play lotto.
I just think it needs to be a percentage, Cuddy Bow. Just just like everything, diversify.
Lightning Leg said 20 million total. Yeah,
I think we're talking about. I mean, the Treasury wants to buy 1 million.
right.
There's 21 million total supply.
But really, is there? Because isn't there a lot missing? Is it closer to like 17, 18 million?
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 million gone forever.
Someone's got it.
I think they can actually track for the most part. Like
Yeah,
there's
that's
like
true.
wallets and stuff that are the pass keys are forever gone and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So the landfill guy,
Yeah.
he's been trying for like 10 years to dig up this landfill. Um, okay.
All right, what do we want to get into next? I know we've got we do have the winner, as KO announced. We do have the winner for the racing. We had the 24-hour challenge that we were doing with the Vulgar Uplander. So we had a temporary friendship that we created for a 24-hour challenge. It's good to be back to normal now.
Yes, that that was fun. We had a 24-hour challenge. You had to race the Hyde Park Hammer, the Hyde Park Mile, and the Vulgar Speedway. Uh, Carts. It had to be carts. However, uh, power-ups were able to be used, and we had 5 people successfully complete the 3-track challenge. We
Nice.
had some people, you know, I thought LSLAC was pretty clear. I posted the rules in there twice. Had some people not finish their 3 races. He had to post all 3, but
Mm-hmm.
um, however, it was quite obvious who used the power ups and not. This also shows the power of power ups because we had Laban coming in with 14 minutes and 23 seconds total time. I was just going to go down to the 10th of a second if I had to. After that, we had Wolf Warner coming in at 14 minutes and 2 seconds. We had Batisto coming in at 13 minutes, 36 seconds. Then we had Mass Chef coming in at 8 minutes and 31 seconds, so roughly 7 minutes faster
Wow.
than the other guys. And then our winner of 50,000 UPX, Metaspook, coming in at 8 minutes and 10 seconds for the 3 tracks. That is, they were confirmed. They were confirmed in the cart,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a crap ton of power ups. And but that was a good job. So congrats, Metaspook. Thanks for participating, and 50K UPX coming your way.
Nice. Congrats. Yeah, it
We'll have
was
to run a rate.
and we kind of did it for like a 24-hour fun challenge, and it was going to be like the Wild Wild West, so that was the point. And congrats. But it was amazing the difference in the power-ups. You know, the a huge
Golly,
difference.
you're talking half, like literally
Yeah.
half the
How
time.
fast were those carts going? Like 200 miles per hour?
I don't know. I kind of want to do a race today, and I want to use a bunch of power ups and just see how
Yeah,
fast we can
just to
go.
see.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we'll do
Let's
that. Man, I thought about
um
doing a race at Lucelle today. We haven't done that in a while. How's the
I was
Lucelle track going?
are you talking about track hero?
The track hero, the running race.
We can do that as long as you can share your screen.
Yeah, I think we are good. Nothing's
Hey,
broken
there's
yet.
Mass. Yeah, Metaspook came in Mass and kind of beat you by 21 seconds. It's all right.
Nash, you're just waking up, dude. It's 11:30, and you're on the East Coast. Holy crap!
Hey, you know,
Mass must have been up all night cooking.
or commenting all these races, man. You got to rest. You got to rest that
Mm-hmm.
voice. That sexy deep commentator voice. You got to
Uh-huh.
rest. You got to rest that. Make sure it's ready to go.
Either that or the chef was working the salami. I don't know. At a late night.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks
Um.
for joining us, chef. It's always good to have you in the house. Had a great time on the stream the other day for the race too.
So yeah, I know Lightning. Sparklet Wars ended. Getting the cyborgs took a win. Seemed to be a lot less drama this go around for the most part. I kind of did my thing, just kind of in the background. I made Mass. I owe you a cannon back. Let's make sure we let's make sure I get that done. And yeah, I just kind of I was able to get a superstructure. So that finished. I was really pumped about that. I helped other people build. Just kind of quietly bought properties, moved my stuff around, and I think I'm gonna get about 3,000 sparklet.
Nice.
So I, the Knights freaking brought it,
It
and
was a close battle. I mean, it was night and day from the last one, right? And I'm not sure what happened to the Pirates. Did they walk the plank and fall off before it started, or what happened?
like when you realize, you know, like let's start a game or competition. You're like, oh, okay, we're out of our league. So then you just go party, you know. So you're just like, screw this, let's go, let's go. There's a scene in The Office where like they're running this 5K and like someone sees a bar and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. They just like run off the road, go
That
sit
was
at the bar.
the Pirates. They were running for the rum.
um, yeah, the no, the Knights. I mean, it was not a guaranteed win even up until the last day,
Oh yeah.
and I think that there's going to be. I think the coming up seasons are just going to get tighter and tighter. To be honest, it'll be interesting to see the one day if the Pirates can make a comeback. And yeah, Wolf, I was really pumped about that. So,
So
but
there are new townhouses. A Miami
say what?
special townhouse. Is that what Wolf was talking about?
No, he was asking about what structures are going to be used next in Miami.
Oh, gotcha.
And
Oh, for the Miami tournament. I gotcha.
yeah, so congrats to everybody. I hope everybody had fun. It was definitely seemed a lot less drama filled this go around. But and I spent a lot of upics, just properties. It's just expensive.
There it is, right from Mass Chef. The final race is Tuesday between Picasso and San Mahoney, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
So I've got all right. So we've talked about the passes. We've talked about the Spark Wars, the ETH sale, the stock car. What do you think about that stock car being able to produce like 8 different designs per year?
That's pretty cool. My first question in seeing that was, can you brand them with your logos and stuff? I wonder if they're going to be like brandable.
That's a really good question. Um, yeah, that's a really good question. I
You would
I need to
think
look.
yes, but I don't know.
I would. I haven't looked too deep into all the details on that, but my thought was not because you have to have that ETH in that banker wallet on X. I I don't know if a lot of people are going to do it. So I was like, well, if I can get some entries in there, maybe I'll actually have a decent shot at pulling that stock car. So,
Rock says
um,
no, they will take the brands out and you can only change colors, he believes.
only change colors. Huh.
Hmm, interesting.
Well, they said that about branding the map assets, and now everybody brands their map assets.
That is true.
um, we've talked about our survey, our March Madness. Honestly, everything wraps up tomorrow, and well, and then so we'll have the UFC results probably later tonight. We'll have the Rumble results at the end of tomorrow, and then the NCAA brackets. When do those finish up, Essie?
That's a good question. I think we're still in the Elite Eight right now, so then we'll go to Final Four. Um, I'm guessing we have maybe 2 weeks. I'm not sure. Wolf Warner would know that question, I'm sure. Wolf, when does the March Madness actually end? Can't remember when the
Because
final games are. I know I actually watched two of the games last night. The Florida game was on, and the
the Duke game.
Duke game.
Yep, saw Duke pull that out pretty easily.
I went 0 for 2. I took both of the wrong teams. I had a little snafu on the. I don't have my reading glasses on my app, and I chose by color, and I picked blue
That's
for Florida. Yeah, it was bad. So I
yes,
was so
he's
mad.
out here betting by color.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the blue team.
Well, both games ironically had a blue and a red team on the
Okay,
emblems, and I mixed up the Florida and the Duke.
gotcha.
So yeah. So, anyways,
Uh,
trying to
that's
forget
funny.
about that.
I had to put a few bucks on the on Duke, or else my wife would have disowned me.
Is she a Duke fan?
Well, that's funny 'cause she's a Duke basketball fan. She's an Alabama football fan.
Oh,
Don't ask.
interesting.
Don't even ask. Um,
Wait,
she's got
she's
some.
an Alabama football fan?
Yep.
I thought she was a Penn State.
Well, she also likes Penn State.
Okay, they're in different divisions, so
Yeah.
that's crazy. Yeah, the yeah, mess. That's too funny.
All right, Genesis week.
All right. Okay. Trying to keep it
What,
positive. So,
that's good luck.
uh, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to
So,
be negative.
yeah. So, okay. If this is an April Fool's, from a business standpoint, it was a stupid decision. I'm just going to say it because people are
Yep.
planning. I've personally been sending messages to Upland because I'm trying to get my travel stuff done, and now the prices are all going up. And also, I've got stuff for my personal business that I needed to plan. And, they put out a thing where they're not having it. But then is it a April Fool's? And now we're another week out. It's a little bit frustrating from a travel perspective. And I'm in the US where, it's a lot easier for us. But for people outside of the country, I think if it is, if it is an April Fool's thing, I think it was personally, from a business standpoint, I think it was a dumb decision. Just my opinion. Um,
Oh, 100. I mean,
it's different
100%
when there is
agree.
money involved.
Well, yeah, and I know everybody's the same. You're whether you own your own business or you have a job, like you got to ask time off, you got to
Yeah.
book book plans and um
And I know some people already have stuff booked.
There's stuff already booked. We've got stuff, you know, that we've got to get ready.
Yeah.
And the sooner, I mean, we're ready to pull the trigger. And
And there's some stuff I've already went ahead and printed and done, you know? So it's like, hmm,
yeah, I I actually it really was their timing that was not good.
that's what I don't
If it,
like. Yeah.
that's pretty much the main thing. But like, I didn't think of it as big of a deal if they did not have the in-person Genesis Week and they made the online version. If they did a good job with it, that
Hmm.
would be. I'd be like, okay, because man, we put on some pretty big tournaments and the big events,
Yeah.
and there's a few years where we've had to either cancel, um,
Reschedule,
move the
whatever.
event, reschedule, like, and stuff happens behind and for reasons that no one else knows,
Right.
right? Like stuff behind the scenes that people don't understand. They get all upset, and it's like, well, look, I didn't really have a choice. I had all these other issues going on, so um, I didn't see that as some people were taking that as like the downfall of Upland, and I didn't view it like that. I just think that it's I just think that it's poor timing, and you're messing with people's. You want people to come to your event, they need to be able to plan, especially a trip like this. So you need
Yeah.
to
It's a big trip.
give them time. And then now, if it is true, and then but you just did it right at April Fools, which they always do April Fools jokes. That's just poor timing. And then if it is an April Fool's, it's like, well, that's frustrating too because
Yeah.
so they're kind of between a rock and a hard place here, and I don't know how they're going to get out of it
Yeah.
unscathed.
I know. And that is, it's just the timing. The timing is really off for sure. And like you said, from a business standpoint, sometimes things change and it's not, to me, it wasn't that big a deal because we've already talked to people within Upland about doing other meetups. We've already talked about doing stuff like that outside of Genesis Week because we really do like to get together with the community, network, and have fun. And we work with each other so much on streams and different things that we do, in our community, and definitely want to see everybody. But there is other opportunities for meetups, and we can make that happen as regular people too.
So don't get me wrong, the in-person event, I want it.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to be there.
100%.
It's so much fun. I was thinking about it from a different perspective, where obviously that's more fun. In person is always better. However, at Genesis Week there was what 200 people, 200 players. So if Upland actually just did an amazing job with an online event, we could
Hmm.
actually get eyeballs from more people.
Right.
Um, you could reach thousands, tens of thousands of people virtually easier than the in-person event. So kind of trying to find some silver linings in the situation. Um, but that also depends on if they deliver a really good virtual experience.
Right.
So um, anyway, I'm not making any decisions until we get through um, Tuesday, April Fool's Day, and we know what the actual truth is.
Yeah, I might be stuck between a rock and a hard place because I set some dates once I saw that message come out. So I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to, yeah, it's some things that can't be changed too, unfortunately. But there always is the other meetup in May.
in May.
Yeah, in May over at down in the boardwalk in Maryland.
Um, which one are you talking about?
Let me pull it up. Let's see. I think I sent the details to Wolf Warner. Where is it at? Let me see if I can find it real quick while I'm on here.
Rock. Thanks,
The
Lightning.
the
Thanks,
boardwalk
er.
rock. So we could do a yeah, we could do a meetup in Ocean City, Maryland at the Boardwalk Rock. The Boardwalk Rock is going on May 17th to 18th. You got Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Hailstorm, Bush, Chevelle, Flyleaf, The Struts, Extreme, Everclear, Puddle of Mud, Trapped. I like Trapped. Kat Von D. Don't know who that is.
She's
Royal
a tattoo
Lynn,
artist.
a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe we need to rethink this. Royal Lynn, Nickelback, not everybody's favorite, I guess. Shine
Nickel.
Down, 3 Days Grace. Alice Cooper, is he still alive? Holy crap. Three Doors Down, Brett Michaels. Is that like Brett Michaels, the wrestler?
I, no,
Can't,
no. Bret Michaels the singer.
oh, he's a singer? I thought he was the
Is
wrestler, WWE or something. Brett Michaels? Wasn't he the
yeah.
Heartbreak Kid? No, the Heartbreak Kid. That's
No, I got him right here. He's American singer and musician.
no,
Yeah,
really?
he's been on reality TV and a bunch of
Brett
crap.
Michaels is 100% the Heartbreak Kid. He's a wrestler. All right, so Candlebox, Night Ranger, Crossfade, Dorothy, Blackstone Cherry, Fuel, Saliva, I guess that's a group, and Tim
Yeah.
Montana. So they're all going to be at the Boardwalk Rock. We could do a meet up there, have a little bit of fun. They serve Konas. Somebody from Upland was actually telling me they serve Konas, I think. It's like a beer.
They're correcting you in chat, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, is it Sean? Okay, it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh,
Um,
it is the Poison lead singer. That's right. Thanks, Cuddy Bo. I actually was at that concert. I should know that. We just seen Poison a few years back.
so that's May. That's in May. And that would be
May
pretty.
17th, 18th at the Boardwalk in Ocean City, Maryland.
Now I couldn't pull off Vegas and that, but I could pull off one or the other.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. I'm looking at
Okay,
the
Cuddy Bo
calendar.
said Bret Hart is a wrestler.
Mm, I did Bobby dolls. Barbie dolls or
Bobby
Bobby dolls?
Dolls.
I
Siding.
don't know.
What? Bobby Dolls siding?
Hey, let's get a race
Is
going.
that Bobby Dolls or Goo Goo Dolls? Chris Jericho is a, I didn't know he was a musician. Interesting. Bret the Hit, Bret the Hitman Hart. Yeah, I remember him. Another wrestler. Yeah, we got a little
Uh,
derailed there, but
yeah,
another
to
possible meetup, maybe.
to recap my feelings. Whatever happens from the situation, I'm still with Upland. I just, you know, what's one of the greatest lost skills of this time, just being able to disagree and move
Like,
forward
yeah.
cordially and you know.
Yep.
Um, so I disagree with how they've done this, even if I really don't know the best outcome of this. However, they will get through it. They'll learn from it. We'll make the best of it, and we'll move on. It'll be fine. That's how I'm. That's how I'm moving forward with the situation. I know some other people are more upset, but life will go on.
It's like a fight. Adapt and move.
True that. Well, I'm gonna pull up a race, and we're gonna load the heck out of it with some power ups. So anybody can jump in this race. We're gonna do a kart race. Um, so I kind of want to race the Hyde Park Mile. Metaspook got a 1:56 time,
A
and I want to
156.
a
Holy cow.
1:56. So
With a
I want to
cart?
see if we can beat
How many
with a
power
cart.
ups did he have?
I really don't know. So we're gonna do the Hyde Park Mile, and we're
Okay.
gonna see if we can beat Metaspook's time.
All right, we'll try to screen share this bad boy. Let me know when you have it up and let everybody get in there and do some power ups. Or are you going to run it solo?
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do everybody. We'll do 100 UPX entry fee. Let's see. We're gonna go lightning leg turbo cart.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna use a max performance energy drink, an enhanced aeroscent speed tree.
Speech, is that like a scent?
Yeah. Enhanced nitro fuel charge, enhanced aerodynamic wax, enhanced nitro brake oil,
So
and a basic nicotine handling gum.
the brake oil, does that help the brakes, or does that shoot brake oil out the back to make your fellow racer skid?
It's a good question. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 power-ups going into this kart race, and it is public right now. Do you want to
All right.
race in it, or are you just gonna observe?
I'll probably just observe so I don't break too much stuff over here.
Thanks, everybody. We're gonna do a kart race or two. We've talked about a lot of stuff today. Um, so if you're just joining us, we got a lot of people on stream today. So if you're just joining us, we just do a relaxed stream. We just kind of chat about some of the stuff going on in Upland and just give our thoughts. None of it is financial advice. It's just our opinions and how we play the game. We've talked about the Blossom season passes, the Spark Wars ending, the ETH sale with the stock car giveaway, our March Madness competition where we're giving away almost 200,000 Upics this month, Genesis Week, and what's happening with that, and then some of our game survey 10K Upics giveaway in the Hyde Park Discord. So join the Discord to find out more information on all that.
And let us know in chat what you guys think. Is this an April Fool's or is it not? Let us know your thoughts. I'm kind of torn now.
Yeah, and actually, while we're doing that, if everybody will drop a hashtag, um, hashtag, what should we do? Hashtag April Fools. There you go. Hashtag April Fools. And you could win one of the 3 structure ornaments from Wander 1976.
Mass Chef says, don't forget, you will burn them all if another player joins.
What?
I'm not sure what that means.
I
So
don't
is
know
that
either.
like
Do you have that
regardless if you
race?
use them or not?
I'm not sure. You want to go ahead and pull up that race? I think we're full.
Oh, is it ready? Yeah, sorry. Let me get
You're good. What did Matt say?
Might have to scroll back a little bit.
What do you mean, Mass? I'll burn them all if another player joins. I don't know what that means.
How many people are in KO?
It is a full race. We
Okay.
have 6 people in. Oh, if you race by yourself, they get refunded.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Ah, so I'm burning all these. Oh well. I no, that's what I was doing in my head anyway. I was just gonna have fun. Got a lot of people in chat. Awesome. If you're not a regular on the stream, if you'll make sure you drop your in-game name in Upland, that would be helpful. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and start the race.
All right, let me scooch over there, do a little screen share here.
All right. So the goal is to be a team of 156.
All right, here we go.
That's good. That is good to know. future. All right, this race is up and going, everybody. This is the Hyde Park Mile. Pretty short, quick little track, and I'm using a bunch of power-ups. I don't think anybody else used power-ups. So the winner of the race, I'll give away 2,500 UPX.
Nice.
So you got RDP, Bahau, Cuddybo. Oop, here we go. Oh, and there's boost out here now. And boxes. I don't know what the heck to do. Oh, oh wow.
Yeah, I saw that green thing.
Okay, this is my first time. This is my first time seeing boosts.
So this is like Lucelle.
Yeah, I guess so.
So is it
This is crazy.
automatic boost when you hit those?
It is. And then you gotta avoid the boxes. Oh man, this is getting tough. And I'm trying to beat. Yeah, so some of these, it doesn't make sense to hit because you're boosting into corners.
Yeah. 'Cause I saw
Like,
some,
but like
there's
that
like the
one's good.
boost before and after.
Hey, come on.
There you go. Take out that box.
Golly.
Was that you or was
I
that?
don't
I think
know
that
if
was RDP actually.
I'm out in front just because I got all the boosts. Come on. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this time. I'm not racing very well. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's see if we can beat this time of 156. It says I used 3 boosts, but I think I only pressed it twice. Come on, come on. All right.
So were
I
these
have
green
no clue if
boosts,
I'm
were
even
these
close
here
or
for
not.
the 24-hour challenge too? Or are these brand new
I don't know.
today?
That is a good question. You guys can let us know in chat if you raced yesterday at all. When did this update happen?
So to
Oh,
get
it
your
does not
cart up
use
to about
speed.
140 miles per hour, I think, or kilometers per hour.
All right. Oh my gosh, I'm not even close. Dang. How did you do that, Metaspook? And Mass Chef. Mass Chef got a 157.
Nice.
I got a 229.
Do you think those extra green boosts messed you up a little bit going into the corners? So the update was after the tournament we had, the 24-hour challenge.
Actually, okay. So today.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we had a tight race. Can you see the times there?
Yeah, they're up right now.
There we go. So I had all those freaking power-ups, and I'm at 2 minutes and 29 seconds. And then, so really,
Could have been those extra
I
boosts
didn't
that
race
messed
well,
you up.
is what it is. Yeah, I did do a lot of skidding because of those boosts, so that was interesting. So 2,500 UPX to Bahao, however you say that, BAJAO. I'll go ahead and send that UPX to you right now.
Cuddy Bo said they've been there for 4 days.
Hmm.
I don't know. I hadn't raced carts, so I'm not positive.
This player's also got the Degen Llama Pug.
Hmm. Were we a little bit laggy there, James?
It did for a second. It's back.
Okay.
I think we're good now. Well, you want to do one last race and do the number thingy?
Can do that. We're doing a race or a Lucille race. Which one?
Um, we can try Lucille.
Haven't done that in a while.
You'll have to share it. Unless you think a kart race would be easier.
Hmm. Let us know in chat. Do you want to do a race in LaSalle or a kart race?
Jared Shot Lightning, you guys streaming after this? Yeah, dopest. It should be. I think that you should be able to turn on and off the boxes and boosts and have that ability. I think that would provide some flexibility with kart racing. All right, Boy Dern votes kart. So we'll go kart.
All right, Lightning Leg is streaming at 3 p.m. Pacific. So is that 6 o'clock Eastern?
Ooh, I'll be at my niece's birthday party.
Yeah, it's a
There,
tough
Lightning.
time.
I'll try to pop in a little bit. If all the It's a 2-year-old birthday party, so if I need a mental break, I'll go step outside. What was that fun kart track we did the other day?
Let's see. I can't remember what track that was. It was a really cool track, though. Who remembers what track we did last week?
It was a really good kart race. Wasn't it? No, it wasn't Picasso's. We did Picasso's, but it
We
wasn't
did
that
do
one.
Picasso's too, but there was another one that they had recommended. I don't remember which one it is. It was really curvy, if I remember. That one would be a nightmare with all those speed boosts.
Oh, that it would. Hmm. I really don't remember. Ah, Biscayne. Thanks, Bordern.
Which one was it? Biscayne. Okay.
Okay, it wasn't the same one, but this is also a good one. All right, carts only. I'm not going to use my boost this time. I'm not good enough of a racer to use them. I'm going to do the Achini vehicle, the Lunar Roving Go-Kart. I love this
Oh,
go-kart.
nice.
All right, guys, the race is up public. Jump in for a chance to win the number thingy.
RDP's latest track is the Park Timbers. I don't know if I've seen that one yet.
Ooh, sorry, RDP. I saw that a little late. We'll do that one next stream. All right, guys, jump in the race. You want to get those dice out there, SC?
Yeah, let me do that. All right, let's see here. The magic dice. All right, there we go. All right, we got 1, 4, 1, 2, 2, and 3. Ooh, low numbers today.
That is low.
13. All
Shoo.
right. All right. Let's see what the prize is. 6, 1, 2, 1, 6, and 6.
Ooh, that's a 22K.
22. All right. So 13 is the number to hit for the number thingy, and the prize pool is 22K. Big shout out
All right.
to Maui as well. Thanks so much for helping out with the rumbles. She's been helping out with a lot of the rumbles, keeping us straight for the 31 days of March. So I
Oh
appreciate
gosh,
the help there.
it would have been a disaster without you, Maui.
It would have been.
But we stayed on track. So, well, that race is full. If you want to pull it up,
All right, let's see.
Jay Sawyer in the house.
Hey Sawyer, how you doing? We were just talking about you yesterday. Most of it was good.
um, yeah,
I'm
we got to hook
coming.
up
I'm
here
coming. Here
soon.
we go. Come on, load up, baby. All right, I have a feeling this is going to lag a little bit, but we'll be all right.
All right, so we're giving away 22,000 UPIX if you hit the number thingy on this race, and I'll give the winner of the race 2,500
All right, you are good
UPIX
to
as
start it.
well. You want to pull the screen up?
Yep, it's up.
There we go.
All right,
All
here
right,
we
we're
go.
going. Yeah, no qualifying, Mitch. Just kind of just for time's sake.
Guys, don't forget to drop in the chat if you think the no Genesis week is a April Fool's or no April Fool's.
And then drop a hashtag April Fools to get entered in to win a Wanderer 1976 structure ornament, a coffee house structure ornament. They're super cool. Here we go. We are racing. Ooh, I got the rear. All right. I wish I knew how to say his name. How?
Is it
Oh,
Bayou?
no, 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 no. No. I'm No, but I just ruined his race. My bad. It was unintentional. I was just trying to get around. We had a terrible skid. We have to hope for someone to hit some boxes. Love that you can use the spacebar now for your boosts. Down button for the brakes. So much better. This is a pretty good little track. On the water too.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty cool looking track.
Ooh, looks like we had RDP have a bad skid out there. Starting lap 2. Um, oh, come on. Oh, I started lagging. So the next Sparklet Wars in Miami.
Yeah, that's
Now
stuff.
you haven't
I
done
guess that'll
awards yet.
start. I haven't.
You gonna do one?
I probably will. It's been sidetracked with other things.
Yeah.
I think the first one seemed like it was so stressful.
I mean, it really wasn't. I mean, it
No,
wasn't for me. I mean, just if you want to get up all in a tizzy, you can. Or I just did my thing, got my points, got my sparklet.
the first one was great. I sold a lot of properties, so
Well, that's the other thing is you can really
hmm
um, make a lot of flips. It's a good time to flip and make some UPIX or USD even.
yeah, I flipped a few in Vegas, and wonder when they'll do a Spark Wars in LA. That'd be interesting.
I would like that.
I would love that, considering the amount of properties we have in LA.
Yeah, that would be helpful for me. Man, I'm just unable to make up much ground. Kind of screwed myself over there in the beginning. Looks like Sir Mitch might be getting the win. Boom, there you go.
Sir Mitch or Boy Dern? I think Boy Dern
Bahal,
got it.
sorry. Sir Mitch is in first.
Oh, nice.
He got a three. He got a 311. I ruined the race for Bahal. My bad. um, RDP bringing up the rear there. Mass Chef in third. Boy Dern in second. So 2,500 UPX to Sir Mitch. Congratulations. I'll start at the bottom. We'll see if anybody got 13, right?
Yep. And no one got it. I just finished up the numbers.
Oh, that was quick.
I had 2 cups of
So
coffee.
RDP.
My math is on today.
I was gonna say that's pretty darn quick. Got Rain Man on over there.
Yeah.
RDP was kind of close. Everybody else was way over.
Yeah. That was the lowest number we've ever had, actually, for number thingy.
Well, Sir Mitch, 2,500
Yeah.
UPX coming your way.
Congrats, Sir Mitch. All right. If you
All
guys
right, let's
are
get this
just
giveaway
jumping into
going.
the stream a little bit late today, don't forget we did put out the surveys. Definitely get in and fill one of those out for us. And you'll
It's in
also
the
get a
Discord under the announcements channel.
chance to win 10K UPX too, right?
Yep, doing 10K giveaway. If you fill out the survey, you're entered to win that.
Yeah. All right. I do
Do you
have
want to put together the wheel?
what wheel?
We have to put together a wheel for the
Oh,
giveaway.
hashtag. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get the wheel up, and then I've got to show, we still have the card to show.
Mm.
So we will have that coming up in just a second. All right. You want to read the names off and I will get those in there.
Yeah, yeah, you were just lagging again.
I was lagging again.
All right, you ready? Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Let's
better
see
now.
here. All right. I'll put the wheel together off
Just let me know
screen
when you're
here
ready.
to prevent some lag. All right. Go ahead. Give me some names.
Rodrigo,
Okay.
Cuddy Bow, Mass Chef, Jershad, Lightning Leg, RDP, Boy Dern, let's see, Lightning Leg, Mitch McKinnon, Twilk, Dopest Crew, BAJAO,
Let us know if that is your in-game as well. Thanks for joining us
That one,
today.
that one is. He just won one of the races.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Wolf Warner.
Nice big wheel going here.
All right, buddy. We'll give a few more minutes to get hashtag April Fools in chat, and that'll get you on the wheel.
All right, so we've got actually Lightning Leg is going to add an additional 5K UPX to the prize pool. Thank you very much.
Boy Dern, that was right. Oh, and Lightning. Boy Dern
Lightning Leg.
5K and
Oh,
Lightning
Boydern
like
too.
5K. Sweet, thanks guys.
Okay.
We'll do that. You guys will have a few minutes to get those in, and also those hashtags are being counted on YouTube. So make sure you're on YouTube to get those comments in. And then we can look at the card real quick, and then we'll do our giveaways. I think you were able to debut it on Mass Chef's stream, correct?
We did, yeah. I can actually, let me pull it up now. I'll just move this over for a second while we're doing that. Let me minimize this guy.
It looks like we got people on X and Facebook and stuff too. So if you guys are at all interested in any of these assets or properties that we're looking at in the Upland Metaverse, make sure you reach out. Join our Hyde Park Discord. They'll be in the description, and we can get you more information. All the assets in game are yours. They're actually NFTs. You can buy, sell, and trade for in-game currency or USD. You can race your carts. You can create carts. It's awesome. So let us know if you have any questions in chat or join the Discord to get more information as well. And I've never had a referral link been used. Except I think my wife got in. She owns a property there in Hyde Park, but other than that, I've never had anybody use the referral link. But if anybody does want to join Upland, we both get a bonus if you use the referral link. So make sure to do that.
All right. Okay, here, I've got it up actually. I can pull it up. All right, so this is the anatomy of a card. If you weren't on Mass Chef stream, I know we showed this the other day. This is a sneak peek at what one of our cards looks like, and the functions of it. You can kind of see the different like sections of the card. So here we go. I think it's up. Yeah, can you see that? Good.
Yeah, it's a little large actually. I can't see the bottom.
Let me scroll it
You have to
up a little bit.
scroll.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I
Okay.
thi- there you go.
All right. So yeah, so this is kind of a sneak peek at our one of our cards. This is the Mari Hero of Hyde. It's a Chamka hero. And it's got, you can kind of see up at the very top of the card, it's got some really nice artwork of this particular character, Maurice, who is a Muay Thai fighter. And up in the top, you've got your stamina cost. So this is the cost, that it is to play the card. And then, going down that same side, you've got a faction, for which group it belongs to, what faction. You've got the card type. The card name is in the gray there is the Mari Hero of Hyde. And then you've got the rules text in the card here. Everything's real legible, looks really great. These cards turned out amazing. A little bit of flavor text in there. Credit for our artist, Lucas Oxidine. He's done a fantastic job. And then it'll also tell you like what set number that card is part of as well, and how many of those are made. So it's pretty cool. So it turned out really, really cool. KO, what do you think of this?
Um, it's awesome because we've been playtesting with little paper cards
Yeah,
with all this information on it, and actually not even like the flavor text and stuff like that. Literally like numbers, the name of the card, and just basic functions. That's how we've been playtesting for 2 years now.
yeah.
Um, and so it's super awesome to see this come to life, and it's just going to be absolutely awesome when it's completed. So I know the team is excited to finally get this launched, and it's just uh, been it's been quite a process. It's had its ups and downs and obstacles and uh, tears of sadness, tears of joy, a little bit of everything. Um, but anyway, yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it turned out really amazing, and like you said, we've been play testing this for quite a while, and it's really cool to see it, like, coming to life, and it's, yeah, like you said, it's been a long journey for sure, but it's been an exciting one, so it's really, really cool to see it all coming together now.
And it's so fun. Like the game is fun. I have never been a big card player or into that stuff, and I love playing this game. I think I like it because the game's well, it just kind of like a fight. Like
Mhm.
sometimes fights last 30 seconds,
Yep.
and sometimes they can last 15, 30 minutes. And so you don't know what kind of game you're getting into. You're also playing mental warfare against your partner with there's like mental cards and things like that. So not only are you physically uh you know well, I say physically, but with your cards throwing punches and kicks, but
Mhm.
there's mental components too as well, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, it's been really cool, and it's just a super fun interactive game, and I've played some different card games over the years, and God, I started Magic almost when it came out. I think right after the first series, and that game, just watching it has changed so much. For me, it's almost gotten too difficult. There's like too much going on for it. And for me, it actually took a little bit of the fun out of it. So I'm really excited, to have this game coming out. And I've really enjoyed playing it and watching it build and super excited about this.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments if you have any questions about the game, about the card, about how you can follow the project, about how you can support the project. If you like, whether you're a card enthusiast, martial arts enthusiast, upland enthusiast, or art enthusiast, there's lots of different things that'll draw you, I think, to this project. So
Yeah, and we'll continue to have more details. Like we said, we'll have the surveys coming out periodically. So definitely help us out with those. Fill those out. I know we just put that link up. We got a ton of feedback already. I saw. I didn't even realize the link was out, and I had heard from one of our team members that we had a ton out, and that's really exciting. Thank you, to everybody that's put their time in and just spent that couple minutes to put that together for us.
we got 150 on Twitter,
Oh,
watching the
awesome.
stream right now. We got about roughly 16 to 20 on YouTube. So
Yeah, if you guys are tuning in from Twitter, hit us up in the chat and let us know where you're coming from. So I know we got Facebook going today, a little bit of Twitch. And honestly, I'm really surprised that we didn't break something today. I am just shocked. It's not too late though. We still have time. Um, but this would be the last week of the old computer. So I say old computer. I've got this Mac Mini M2, which is not it's not like a slouch of a computer by any means. But I'm looking forward to getting this M4 hooked up. It's tiny
nice.
too. It's like the size of a Rubik's Cube, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, Mass, we're going to
Nice.
have some pretty cool stuff coming up too. We can't release details yet, but there could be some opportunities to get some special decks, possibly.
Yeah, we do have some plans for our upland community and getting
Definitely.
some special perks.
We are going to make sure to take care of our fellow Uplanders. You guys take care of us, and we'll make sure to take care of you.
Absolutely.
Oh, I forgot about the spin wheel. Hold on. Let me get back to where I was here.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, we got to wrap up.
yeah, I got to, I actually have some electrical work I have to do today. So,
I've got my niece's birthday party. I get ready for that. And, I got to hang a curtain rod.
I
There's
would
just
switch
no
with
better
you.
way.
Curtain rods are a
Oh
lot
my,
easier than electrical panels.
I I'm I'm somewhat handy around the house. I can do the basics, but for some reason, me and curtain rods, we have. I have to like get in the right mindset. I have to like have a nice cold beer right there and just take my time because me and curtain rods do not get along well. Is Picasso in that wheel?
I can put them on there for sure. Yeah, Rock, I am looking forward to getting it set up. It's my son has been giving me a really hard time because I bought it before Christmas time, I think. And it's almost April, I guess. So I probably should get it set up before they come out with the M5.
Yeah, which is gonna be like next month,
I know, right?
you
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't take long. All right, so who are we missing in there? Picasso?
Check, make sure you got
All right.
Picasso in there.
All right, we got him in there now.
Everybody, you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to get hashtag April Fools in chat. We're giving away Wander 1976 ornaments, 3 of them, and then we have 2 5K UpX giveaways as well. So make sure you're on this spin wheel.
Who's Rod Kurt?
At another 5. I usually get another player in the deck. Rod Kurt. Oh, Curtin Rod.
Did we hit
He's
170 lightning leg? Let me know.
That's funny.
All right, so we've got, what are we giving away on this one, Kale? So Metaspook won the 50K for the racing. Make sure we don't overlook anything or miss anything here.
All right, so we are giving away. Hang on. Wait, I'm double checking. Come on. Did I talk to him in game?
What you looking for?
Here we go. Okay, we chatted in game. I thought we were chatted on Discord, so I got confused as to where my info was. Okay. So he has given away a micro house, a small townhouse, and a large townhouse structure ornament. So we have those 3 to give away. So one micro, one small townhouse, one townhouse, and then we have 5K from Boydern, 5K from Lightning. Add another 5K because we just hit 170 on X.
We're short 2 more. We need 2 more, I think you said. All right, so what order are we going in? So I have the spin.
Go large townhouse.
Okay, large townhouse.
Small townhouse.
Small townhouse.
Micro.
Micro.
And then 5K, 5K. And then we just hit 170, so another 5K.
And one more. And another 5K. There it is. Okay. All right.
All right, let's spin this baby.
All right.
All right, large townhouse structure ornament up for grabs first.
Oh, I got to share.
Thanks, everybody.
Almost forgot to share. Hold on. Let's see.
Thanks,
All right.
everybody, for jumping on.
All right, here we are. All right, so the first spin, this is going to be for the large townhouse. Here she goes.
Dun, dun. RDP.
RDP. Okay. All right, let me remove that one. All right, so next one is going to be the small townhouse. Here we go. And who's it going to be? It was close. Mass Chef. All right, Mass Chef Getting the small townhouse.
Nice. Congrats.
All right, so the next one is the micro. Here we go. Who's going to win the micro? It's going to be Lightning Leg or, oh, Boydern.
Nice.
All right, so the first one is going to be, let's see, for the 5K Upix is the next one from Lightning Leg. Did we hit 180?
Okay.
All right,
Let's see.
here we go for 5K. And going to Picasso.
Nice.
All right, so that one was from Lightning Leg. All right, let's see who we got here. We remove that one. And it's going to be Twilk or... Oh, that was close. All right, Twilk. Twilk
Golly.
winning the 5K from Boydern. And then we have the 5K, the second 5K from Lightning Leg, it looks like. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. And Lightning Leg winning his 5K. Did we hit 180? We're on the way to 190. All right,
Yeah,
here's
we're
the
at
next one.
184.
And let's see, this one's going to go to Jaws. All right, that will round us out for the spin wheel. So for the large townhouse, we had RDP. The small townhouse structure, we've got Mass Chef. The micro goes to Boydern. We've got 5K Upix from Lightning Leg goes to Picasso. 5K Upix from Boydern goes to Twilk. And the other 5K Upix goes to Jaws, Jarashad.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in today, and thanks Wanderer 1976. Guys, go check out his shops. I'm gonna also post all of his info in the Discord, so you guys can go check it out if you want to get one of those coffee ornaments. He has got a bunch of other stuff as well. Um, Make sure you're thanks Boy Dern for keeping the Spark train going nice and strong even through the wars, and he put some stats up in there. We are currently like almost 18% built out through Hyde Park. So we have over 1,500 builds completed out of the 8,527 properties, and that's years of work right there. You know, so we'll be at 20% here,
Yeah.
hopefully next few months, and that's just credit to the Hyde Park Ninja crew and squad, everybody building and helping each other. So thank you so much, everybody. And we do these giveaways like this every Sunday. So make sure you guys join us on stream. Make sure you get active in the Discord, active in the YouTube, and get yourself in the pot for some of these awesome prizes.
Yeah, and once we log off here, if you guys want, put the or if you want to win anyways, not if you want to win, drop in the comments April Fools or not April Fools. And if you put that in the chat, we'll add you onto another spin wheel for our next stream. And we'll do a cool giveaway. KO, what do you want to give away?
The next stream?
You know what? We'll do it on April Fools.
That sounds good.
So we'll do it. I'll tell you what, let's do it Tuesday after Picasso and San Mahoney's race.
All
Can
right,
we do that?
I'll try to come up with a cool prize.
Okay, we'll come up with something, and we may have a special award going out that day too. So we'll jump on for a few minutes. I know I've got class on Tuesday afternoon for lunch, and we can scoot on stream for a couple minutes right after that, maybe.
That should be able to swing that, and then make sure you guys check out Lightning Leg here in about 5 hours.
Yep. Yeah, have some fun. We did some really cool racing on his stream. We were doing some S1R blocking. Man, I had more fun doing that than I did racing. It was pretty cool. We had a blast on stream with those guys, and Sundays are sometimes really tough with all the family stuff going on. And playing catch up from everything I didn't get done during the week. So that's going to be pretty cool. But Mass Chef, make sure you get that in after the stream is done to qualify, and we'll get you guys on the spin wheel for our April Fool's giveaway. And there will be a giveaway. I know it's April Fool's, but we will have a giveaway. So, all right, guys. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us today on the stream. We had a blast hanging out. Congrats to all the winners. Special congrats to who won that one? That was Metaspook won the 50K Upics. That was a really big one for the racing challenge, the 24-hour challenge we had going on with Vulgar Uplander and the collab we had going on there. So now we're back to normal enemies again, and everything's back to normal in the neighborhood. So I think that is it. Kale, you got anything else before we close out for the day?
No, that's it, guys. And we had over 200 people watching, so thank you so much. And yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for everybody tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time.
All right, guys, everybody have a great weekend.
Later.